Have you ever wondered how the land of kilts, haggis, and bagpipes came into existence? Today, we're going to delve into the intriguing origins of Scotland, tracing its roots back to the earliest known settlements during the Mesolithic period. Picture this: around 10,000 years ago, the last ice age had just ended, and the first hunter-gatherers began to inhabit what is now known as Scotland. These early settlers lived in small, mobile communities, surviving on fish, wild animals, and plants. Over time, as these communities grew and evolved, so did their cultures and ways of life. Fast forward to the 1st century AD, and we see the mighty Roman Empire setting its sights on this rugged land. Despite their might and prowess, the Romans found the Scottish tribes to be formidable opponents. The Romans' attempts to conquer Scotland were ultimately unsuccessful, and they were forced to construct Hadrian's Wall as a means to fortify their boundary and keep the fierce Scottish tribes at bay. In the centuries that followed, the region underwent a series of transformations. Around the 9th century, the Kingdom of Alba emerged, uniting the territories of the Picts and Scots under a single ruler. The formation of Alba marked a significant turning point in Scotland's history, setting the stage for the development of a distinct Scottish identity. But the story doesn't end there. Enter the Vikings. These seafaring warriors from Scandinavia began their incursions into Scotland around the 8th century. These invasions brought violence and upheaval, but they also had a profound impact on Scottish culture. The Vikings left their mark in many ways, from place names to aspects of language, influencing Scotland's development in ways that still resonate today. From early settlers to Viking invaders, Scotland has a rich and diverse past that laid the foundations of the country we know today. As we continue our journey, we'll explore more about Scotland's role in the modern world, its culture, and some intriguing facts that make it such a unique and fascinating place. The foundations are set, but how did Scotland evolve into the country we know now? Let's begin with a pivotal moment in Scotland's history: the unification with England. This event in 1707 marked the birth of the United Kingdom, a union that has had profound implications on the global stage. The two countries, once fierce rivals, united their parliaments, economies, and destinies, laying the groundwork for the modern Scotland we know today. However, Scotland's influence didn't stop at the formation of the UK. In fact, the country played a crucial role in one of the most transformative periods in human history, the Industrial Revolution. As the wheels of progress began to turn, Scotland was at the heart of it all. From the spinning jenny to the steam engine, Scottish inventors and innovators were instrumental in shaping the world we live in today. Indeed, Scotland's contributions to the Industrial Revolution were nothing short of remarkable, and their legacy can still be seen in the factories, railways, and machines that dot our modern landscape. But Scotland's impact on the world is not limited to the realm of industry. The Scottish Enlightenment, a period of intense intellectual and scientific growth in the 18th century, saw Scotland leading the way in a wide range of disciplines. From philosophy to economics, from literature to law, the thinkers of the Scottish Enlightenment left an indelible mark on human thought. Figures like Adam Smith, David Hume, and James Hutton challenged prevailing ideas and pushed the boundaries of knowledge, their ideas echoing through the corridors of time to influence modern thought. In this way, Scotland's story is not just a tale of a single nation, but a narrative that is deeply interwoven with the fabric of global history. From the creation of the United Kingdom to leading the charge in intellectual thought, Scotland's history is intertwined with the world's progress. But what about the Scotland of today, the land of breathtaking landscapes and vibrant culture? Scotland's contemporary culture is a unique blend of old and new, traditional and modern, rural and urban. It's a place where ancient customs are preserved, yet innovation and contemporary artistry thrive. Take a look at their traditions. The Highland Games, a spectacle of strength, agility, and endurance, is an annual event that dates back over 1,000 years. Then there's Hogmanay, the Scottish New Year, a time of merriment, reflection, and the iconic first footing tradition, where the first person to step into a home after midnight brings good luck for the coming year. The Scottish palate is as diverse as its landscapes. The national dish, haggis, is a savory pudding of sheep's heart, liver, and lungs, while the famed Scotch whisky is beloved worldwide. And let's not forget the uniquely Scottish culinary delight of deep-fried Mars bars. In the world of sports, Scotland is the birthplace of golf, and the country's love for the game is palpable. Football, or soccer as it's known in some parts of the world, is another sport that stirs passionate devotion among the Scots. Scotland's contributions to literature, music, and film are substantial. From the timeless words of Robert Burns, to the enchanting tunes of bagpipes, to the blockbuster success of films like Braveheart and Trainspotting, Scotland has left an indelible mark on the global art scene. The Scottish Gaelic language, though spoken by a minority, is a cherished part of Scotland's cultural identity. Efforts to preserve and promote the language are ongoing, with Gaelic medium education and broadcasting playing key roles. Scotland is a place where the old coexists with the new, where tradition is respected, but innovation is welcomed. It's a country that's proud of its past, but looks forward to the future with optimism and ambition. Scotland is not just a country, but a tapestry of rich traditions, artistic contributions, and a living, breathing culture that continues to evolve. So, we've traveled through time, but what are some interesting tidbits about Scotland that stand out? Well, let's dive right in. First up, did you know that Scotland has the highest proportion of redheads in the world? Yes, indeed. Around 13% of the population has red hair, with over 40% carrying the recessive redhead gene. Quite fascinating, isn't it? Now let's move on to a rather mythical creature. Ever heard of the Loch Ness Monster? This legendary beast supposedly inhabits Loch Ness, one of Scotland's largest and deepest bodies of fresh water. Although scientifically unproven, the tale continues to captivate imaginations worldwide. And what's Scotland without mentioning its national animal? Believe it or not, it's the unicorn, a symbol of purity and strength in Celtic mythology. Lastly, Scotland is renowned for its fine whiskey and breathtaking natural landscapes, from the rugged Highlands to the serene Hebrides. From redheads to unicorns and whiskey, Scotland is a land full of surprises and intrigue, a place where history, culture, and a dash of mystery create a unique blend that is Scotland.